Was disappointed this was not a title fight with Julia Bowe when she got hurt, and really disappointed when Alexis Dufresne didn't make weight, and that's what that stare was about.
Yeah, she took it very personally.
First round, fight, you ready? Fight, you ready? Fight!
Fight Clock brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Cheers, it's Miller time. So how quickly Alexis Dufresne has won her fight. She is on a 2-fight losing streak. Good trip. Marloes Coenen has been there in with the best of the best. With Miesha Tate, with Cris Cyborg, went to a 4th round with Cris Cyborg.
That's an accomplishment in and of itself. Going for the armbar.
You can have unbelievable conversations with Marloes Coenen. Yeah. Don't call it women's MMA.
Yep.
It's MMA.
I'm a woman who does MMA. There's no such thing as women's MMA. She is a beast, no doubt, but Dufresne, one thing about not making weight 5 pounds over, she's going to try to get in positions that make Marloes Coenen feel that way. Going for the neck crank now. Tough move to pull off. Takes a lot of power. A lot of times you get a sweep out of it. So he's trying to stabilize the right side of the leg. That left leg of Dufresne, you might try and sweep her that way.
She's in her office right now.
Yeah.
Originally a fight with Julia Budd, it was going to be for the inaugural women's world title. She held the Strikeforce title, defended it several times.
Well, it's important to keep in mind against Julia Budd, a big, strong, physical grappler. So she was ready for this kind of fight. Knew she'd have to work from guard, knew she'd have to be slick on the bottom. Can't rely on her power.
Dufresne is out. Undefeated IBF lightweight champion Rances Bartolome puts his belt on the line, the belt he won on PBC on Spike against the former champion Mickey Bay, who didn't lose it in the ring. Premier Boxing Champions returns Friday night, June 3rd from Hollywood, Florida, live on Spike. You gonna hook me up with a good seat for that?
Whatever you want, brother.
I just like watching you and Scott and Antonio get into it.
Yeah, we have some passionate discussions out there. Great stuff, man. Great crew. And you see she's holding position, but hasn't done any damage from the top. A lot of it's been on the defense and trying not to get swept, trying not to fall for submissions, but hasn't gotten any ground and pound of her own going.
I feel for Ariel every time I read stories teasing Major League Baseball coming back to Montreal, because he's just one of those guys holding out.
Yeah.
One day, maybe. But he's found something pretty good to do with his time.
Nice sweep.
Just the patience, Jimmy. The patience to wait for the opportunity. I don't have to do it with 3:30 left in the round. I don't have to. I'm going to take it when it's there.
Been setting it up the whole time. Watch the headbutt. That's what Herzog's telling her. What you want to do is push with your head to pull your arms back, but you can't headbutt, can't bring it down on your opponent.
Now, in fairness about the weight, Alexis Dufresne, this is her first fight back after having a baby.
And it was a short notice fight. Didn't have time to really put in a weight cut.
She was back in the gym. She had her son on Thanksgiving Day.
Walking up for the triangle. Trying to get over the wrist and shoulder. Can't quite do it yet. But what she's doing, she's showing Marloes Coenen, you're not just going to have your way with me on the ground. You got to worry about my subs too. Triangle body lock that's just holding on.
Marloes Coenen the other day, when the inaugural women's world title belt.
Going for the triangle. And she's in good position here. She's going the other way. It becomes a neck crank in this position. Different submission, but you can still get it. And she's just unloading right now. Marloes Coenen surprisingly in trouble early. Now going to the triangle. Back to it. And this might be it.
Alexis Dufresne looking to put one of the biggest names in the history of the game on her list.
On the ground, no less. Just about everyone thought Marloes would die. Oh,
she did it! She did it!
Wow! That is an incredible upset. caught her on the way out. She was trying to defend the triangle by pulling out. That leaves the arm exposed. Great transition.
And Alexis Dufresne takes one from the master. Stunner.
Look at it here. Went to the triangle. And what happens when you reverse your leg position like that, you're squeezing the head and the shoulder together. It becomes kind of a neck crank. I actually went over that in class last week. Look at it here. She's trying to pull out. That leaves the arm exposed. You pull out, you leave your arm. And Dufresne knew that and went for it.
The Blackheart Premium Spice